All section types on Squarespace 7.1. I created a simple page, and if you click Add Section, you see all the available sections here. First one is Intro. Here we have sections for the intro. What Squarespace is doing is building some components, and this allows you to start very fast. And I recently noticed that they introduced sections built with the Fluid Engine. If you don't know what Fluid Engine is, it's a new way of positioning elements and styling them. Most of the content from the intro is images and text. And something interesting about these components is that you cannot add them in other ways. You need to enter in these settings to see these options. You can also see these options when you click to create a new page. Let me show you. When you click to add a new page and you click on page layouts. So it creates a pre-built page. But today I'm going to talk only about the sections. And there are some similarities between page layouts and section components. Both of them have some components like a gallery different from the gallery component. Here's an example. This is different from block components. So you see you cannot add additional block components here. You only have the styling options on the right to edit content and edit section. And this component can be used in multiple ways. It's basically like a gallery component. You click edit content, you have options for title, button, show image, show title, show body. And on the content we have section title, button, and the items. Each item has a description and a button text. And you can also have a link on the button. And on design, you have options: simple list, banner slideshow, and carousel. And based on the option you select, there are options at the bottom. So we have for banner slideshow, layout with full bleed, or inset. This is inset, this is full, and this is full bleed. Then we have vertical padding, small, medium, and large. Alignment, infinite scroll. So if you reach the end of an element, it shows you the first one again. Show adjacent slides, style, size and spacing, text size, card. You have options for the card if you select it. Arrows, bottom or the center, positioning, space above navigation, space below navigation, size and spacing, slide padding, minimum slide height, slide content width, space between elements, space between slides, vertical position, horizontal position. So you have a lot of options. For this is for banner slideshow. Let's go to simple list. The simple list show them in rows and columns. So we have maximum columns, text size, card, size and spacing I think is the same like on the previous one or similar. Then let's go to carousel, maximum columns, let's go to image crop, infinite scroll, style, card, arrows, space above navigation. And we're done with this component. Let's save it. We can move sections on these buttons on the right. Let's create a new section. So we saw the intro, the pre-built components from the intro. Let's check also this one, because this one has an interesting combination of a section and a component. So here, what we see, we don't have an entire component. We have a regular section built with the Fluid Engine, and we have two components. We have the accordion block component and the regular text. So you see the difference. Here we are not able to add block components. We can only style the section through edit content and edit section. On edit section, we have the option of divider. This is a new feature recently added in 2023. We have the shape, width, height, flip, and I have a video about dividers if you want to go deeper on them. Is a regular section built with Fluid Engine, which has block component accordion and block component text. Let's save and go to another section. Let's go to contact section. Here we have pre-built forms, additional alongside images, and I think this is also a Fluid Engine section. Yes, it is. You can see the add block here, image, 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 and the form. And the form has pre-built options. If you're interested about an introduction about forms, I have an entire video about all block components, and form is one of them. Here we have also a contact form with images, simple contact form with image and with a scrolling element, text with dividers, scrolling component with image and text, a map, and these are the section from contact. Let's go to about. Here we have multiple text components with images combined with different shapes. Most of them, not all of them, are using Fluid Engine. And here we don't see a unique component like that gallery was on the first example. Let's check one of these. Let's see which one is more unique. Let's go with this one. And here we have an image with design chosen shape and this one is being selected. Let's choose an image, section built with Fluid Engine, regular text, and the section has a divider activated. Let's see another section. Let's go to people. I think this one was called themes previously. Here we have a row of 3 images. Most of the content here are images. Images with an accordion. Images position one within another. Images with shape. And this is an interesting one. Let's check it. It's also a Fluid Engine section. Let's go to the settings, design. It has a corner radius of 20. This positioning is very interesting. It has a pleasant look and you can achieve it easily with the Fluid Engine. Then we have a text component with a background and a corner radius. And here we can add a link if we want. It is an interesting combination. It reminds me of the masonry style, and I think we will see an example in the next sections. Let's go to products, scrolling component, accordion component, images. Image with shape. Let me check this section. So it's an image block, another image block, text, and a button. So here we don't have a special component. It's a combination of regular blocks. Let's go to services, images, images with text, accordion, images with shape. This one is interesting. It's a combination of multiple accordions with images and text. So let's move to another section, portfolios, images with text again. Shapes, the unique component that we saw previously. This is the same component with different settings. Let's go to testimonials, scrolling component, images with layout engine. Let's go to events. I think this is the same component. Calendar, menu. Let's go with quotes. And I'm wondering where that masonry component is that I was talking about. Digital products. Here we have a combination of digital products, text and shape. Video element with a digital product. Accordion and images. Buttons. Let's choose an interesting one. Let's choose this one. Here we also have a Fluid Engine section. This is a shape, text and a shape. This is the shape element. It's interesting that the shape element is only available in the Fluid Engine sections. And here we have multiple shapes. You can choose stretch, the color, blend mode, stroke, drop shadow, and if you want blur. Then we have text, digital product sign up button, and they are positioned nicely. Let's go to the next section, scheduling. Here we have Acuity scheduling. Squarespace has bought it, and you can find a lot of videos about Acuity on YouTube. Then we have donations, images with scrolling, and the donate button. Let's check this one. Let's actually check this one because we have scrolling here. This is the scrolling element or block, text, and the donation button. And the next sections are images, videos, menus, forms, charts, and audio. Let's check images. I think here we have a special element. And this is a special element. You see it's not a regular section. You cannot add blocks. It's a section by its own. Here is the gallery. And when we click edit section, here is the gallery type. And this kind of section you cannot create it on your own with blocks. You need to add it directly from Squarespace. Let's go through masonry settings first. We'll have the width, full bleed, full, inset, the columns, spacing, captions, animation, lightbox, and the divider. Let's go through another one, grid. Simple, aspect ratio, columns, spacing, captions. I think they are the same settings. Let's scroll to see it in action. Then we have strips, spacing, row height. It doesn't change it, maybe it's some error. Slideshow simple. Control location, height, width, thumbnails, captions, autoplay. Slideshow full, width, height, arrows, controls, bullets, hidden, slideshow reel. Let's go with masonry. I've seen it used multiple times on Squarespace. Let's save and go to the next section, videos. Here we have the video block with text. This is the video element, text, a Fluid Engine section. Then on the menus, we have the menu block with images, images with shape, regular menu, images. Let's check this one. Fluid Engine, image, text, next section. Forms is just forms with images, and I think we saw it in the contact, it's similar to there. Then charts is the chart block with some additional text. And audio, I think it's the audio element, or it's an integration. It's the SoundCloud integration. And now let me talk about the section setting. Here we have, when we click and edit, this is a Fluid Engine section, and Fluid Engine sections have grid. They use CSS grid, and you can set row count. You can see it in action. You set the gap. And the row count can be also adjusted from the bottom. You click on and drag and click Command Z, and it will revert the change. Then we have fill screen. We have the height, medium, large, and the alignment, center, top or bottom, and we have the option for divider. Then we have the background. Here we have image, video or art, and we have image effect. This one is called liquid, this one is film grain. Parallax, I've seen parallax used multiple times, and it was very popular on 7.0. Lines and circles. I'll choose parallax. And then on the color we have the color palettes. Now let me show you the section with the classical editor. You can see it at the bottom, add blank and classical editor. Here we have the default text block, and when we click edit section, we have a slightly different format. We have the section height, content width, content alignment, center, top and bottom, and we have similar background settings and colors like the Fluid Engine section. I hope you enjoyed the video and you find it useful. If you did, click the like button, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.